Welcome back to the Cali G Kitchen, and welcome to day 32 of your 101 day food and fasting program. Today we're going to be cooking some chimichurri, boneless chicken thighs, potato wedges with a Mexican style brocca-slaw. So over here I've got my deboned chicken thighs which have steamed for 25 minutes. I'm just kind of letting them drain off now, let the water drain off. Over here we've got parsley, coriander, beef tomato. Hold on a second. Don't need the beef tomato. We've got an orange, a lime, some garlic, a green chilli, got a green pepper, don't need the avocado, we've got a red pepper there, we've got that other pointed red pepper that we need to use, we've got a red onion, oregano, some sweet corn, our potatoes, our broccoli, red cabbage, we've got salt, pepper, coconut milk, extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt, and I've already said salt, pepper, carrots, and I think that's it. Some oregano, and yes, going to make a start on the marinade. So the chimichurri marinade, what we're going to start with, I need some coconut oil actually. I'm going to start by browning off some of these red onions. So I'm going to chop this red onion up and brown it off. Now this is kind of my little bit of a spin on this. Generally, I believe you would use raw onion, but I like to kind of just brown it off a little, bring out a little bit more flavour in the onion, and then I blend that with not the rest, but nearly the rest of the ingredients. We keep the pepper aside, we keep the chilli aside, and the garlic, and we just want to finely chop them just to give a bit of texture to this marinade. So first of all, we're going to just, it doesn't really matter how you chop these onions, because it's all going to get blended up anyways, so just any way you like. Add them to the pan of coconut oil. And then while we've got our onions browning off, we're going to move over to the potatoes. We're going to get those into some boiling water for 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, just to blanch them, to take some of the starch out of them. So we get like crispy wedges. You want kind of like 2 centimetre wedges. Let's get some water in this pan. Kind of go like this. I don't know if you can see that chopping board there, but yes, you should be able to. Anyways, and cut it once, and then cut these kind of on an angle. I'm just going to get nice shaped potato wedges. Once. Just like that. think that's enough wedges. For our marinade, slice up and gently fry your onion and pepper in the coconut oil. That's the chilli and garlic that we leave chunky. So, good way to do peppers. Push that in, chop the top off, chop the bottom off, open it out, kind of run your knife along the inside just to remove those bits that are hard to digest. And then kind of just, we say we fry in this pepper rock. I should know it, it's my recipe. Yes. So, going into a blender, more like a newbie bullet, we are going to, for the marinade, the rest of the ingredients for the marinade. So we've got 2 cloves of garlic. Hold on a second, mate. Hold on a second. Excluding the garlic and chilli, so move that side. Got our herbs going in. Made a right mess here. I'm going to throw 1 garlic clove in, and the other 2 are going to get finely chopped. And we're going to go in got a third of a cup of olive oil gone in, same amount of your red wine vinegar, third of a cup of red wine vinegar, got our parsley and coriander. Oregano going in, so you want 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Salt and pepper. Actually, this should be going in a cup. Smoked paprika, hold on a second, hold on. No, smoked bacon is not for that, it's for the brocca-slaw. So we've got our onion and pepper going in as well. Get the lid on and blitz this up. There's our chimichurri there. Put that aside for a second. I'm going to drain these potatoes. They've had 4 to 5 minutes there. Just leave them to steam off for a minute. Basically got these skin side down on some kitchen paper on a big plate, but you could use a bench or a tray. I'm just going to let them steam off for a good 5 minutes. What we're going to do now, got our marinade there, but just to add some texture to this, we're going to just chop our chilli and our garlic. Going in with our garlic. I've also got the oven preheated to 200 degrees. I should have said that at the beginning, but it is in the recipe. Got our chilli. Just going to take the top off that. I'm keeping the seeds in. I'm just going to chop this quite finely. And then in with that. What next? What next? Moving on to our chicken. So we'll just give this a little bit of a stir. So chicken is going in. We're going to go skin side up. I'll tell you what, we're actually going to get all of that in there. And that's Roxy barking at the wind again. See here, here's our potatoes. They're just about done when you can start to see they're kind of going a little bit dry and fluffy on the end. Bear with me just a minute. I'm actually going to use a different dish for this. I'm going to use the Pyrex dish. So, what I'm going to do, going with probably half of this marinade. Just give them a good mix. Coating with all that lovely flavour. I always say this, but I swear down, this smell coming from this is absolutely incredible. And then what we're going to do is just try and open up these chicken thighs a little bit. They've kind of like, can't think of the name, can't think of the word, but they've shriveled up, that's what they've done. So usually I would steam them on the bone and then remove the bone and just stop them from shriveling up, but I did ask the butcher to remove the bone for me this time, and it's kind of a little bit of a schoolboy error because I was being lazy. If we just lay them out, kind of just trying to flatten them out. Skin side up, remember. Just making sure that all those skins have got plenty of this marinade, the sauce. There's our lovely chicken there, going into the oven, 200 degrees. You could also grill this as well. I'm going to leave them on the oven for a bit. I'll check the skins in 5 minutes or so. If I think I want to grill them, then I will. Just crisping those skins off a little bit more. Got our chimichurri sauce there. We're going to put this aside because we're going to keep some for our wedges. and we're going to make a start on the Mexican style brocca-slaw. So going into our bowl for the, where that? One carrot even. So I'm going to grate this carrot. And if you're using corn on the cob, you're just going to go in, oops, we're going to heat these through and we're going to chop these off. If you're using a tin of corn, you don't need to heat it. Just kind of cooking this through a little bit. Got like an eighth of a red cabbage. I'm going to remove the outer skin. And just slice it up very finely. You want probably around the same amount as the carrot. Going in with a quarter of a red onion. This one is quite small, so we're just going to use half of it. Again, just tight, and we'll just really finely chop this. Give our orange a little bit of a roll and our lime just to help break up the